Hi, I'm taking Paul McWhorter's AI for Everyone video course, and we're on lesson number 23 using MediaPipe Face Mesh. Um, kind of cool. So we're way deep into all the MediaPipe stuff, so it's kind of cool. So I just figured show you what I got. So we'll get to the code. So Paul showed us how to do it on, how to grab the arrays out of it. And of course, one of the things he wanted us to do, I guess, is put it in a class. So I'm using my separate CV helpers file for all my classes. Kind of keeps everything kind of separated and it makes the other code a little cleaner. So with the classes, you can do that. So we got the meshes array and just initializing it. And then we only have one method called get meshes. And basically we're just getting our landmarks and putting them into an array. It's a too deep array because you could have multiple faces with landmarks. So it's that's how we're getting the array. And over on, I decided I'd do something a little bit different. Let's go back to here. So I left this in here. I've been doing this for all my classes, is doing the draw that they do internally using the drawing utilities. You can tell it, put a true or false, pass it into whether to put that on there when you're doing your code. So I decided to do a little bit different today. I mean, I got the face working over top of our face, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to make just a blank NumPy frame. I tried a couple white and black colors, and I think I settled for white for the video. I can't really remember, but you can set the colors, and if you remember how to create your own frame, so it's height and width and 3, because you got BRG and then data type. And then to set the whole frame, you use this code. You can either do it black or white. Looks like I started black, but I think I turned it white when I'm updating it. So all for the class, all we're doing is initializing a class by doing this, and I'm calling it my mesh. And I moved a lot of the stuff over to the cam start stuff and everything over to the classes as well. And then this is the TK. We don't do while true in the TK menu GUI thing. So it's the my loop. So this is all the things that we can do. We got the face, we got the pose, we got the hands. I brought in a track color one that we did a while back and got it working on it. And now we're down to the mesh. So start out with just getting the mesh array, bringing it in. And then for each, to get the ones out of it, you go each mesh. So each face is a mesh, and then you're going to do that. And then for mesh landmarks in each face, you're going to pull them out, and you'll end up with a tuple that you just put in for your frame XY coordinates. And that's this CV circle is putting it on your frame. And then to put it on the blank frame, I just putting it on the NP frame. I called it my NumPy frame, NP frame. Did a little thing with the little funky math with the color just to make it like a rainbow color. I just something crazy to figure and make it a little bit more interesting. And then we're doing that. And then if the mesh is in here, then we're going to go ahead and display. If we click on the mesh checkbox, then we're going to display the mesh as well as our regular camera frame. So I think we're ready just to get it started and see how it works. Gotta go right in place. There we go. So it's just our basic frame, and we got all these choices that we could do. You know, you can do a face box. I actually turned the face box into an ellipse. I just thought it would look a lot better than that box, and I also adjusted it so it catches most of your face. That's something I did this week as well. And then you do the body pose, and hands are still getting just, this is just the built-in ones. I won't show the track color now. I might show that later on. I think the track color is going to be kind of cool if we ever get into getting the pan tilt thing with our camera, that we can actually track a color using that. So, but here's the mesh, and actually brings up a second screen or frame over here with the NP array. So I got the regular one going in just blue, and then for on the NumPy frame, I just got it the multicolored thing, just using that crazy math. I think it turned out kind of cool. Not sure what you do with it, but you can impress your friends with that. We're pulling, this isn't the built-in utilities. This is something we're pulling these dots off of our mesh array that we're creating in the class. Anyhow, short and sweet today. That's all I got. We'll go ahead and quit out of this, get the quit button. Thank Paul again for his great tutorial lessons on YouTube lessons, and hope to keep learning from him. Talk to y'all later.